Shine anyway.
Even the smallest light becomes impossible to ignore in the darkest room. There will be moments in your life when everything feels heavy. Moments when your chest carries a weight no one else can see, when silence feels louder than noise, and when the dreams you once believed in begin to feel far away. But even in that heaviness, even in the exhaustion you don't talk about, there is something inside you that refuses to disappear. Your light. You may not always feel it, you may not always believe in it, but it is there, quiet, steady, waiting. Life has a way of testing your fire. It pushes you to the edge, breaks the pieces you thought were unbreakable, and challenges your faith in yourself. But it is in these exact moments that your true strength begins to rise. Because anyone can shine when everything is easy. But to shine when the world is heavy, to shine when you're tired, when you're scared, when you're unsure, that is courage. And courage is the birthplace of transformation. You see, every human being carries a light inside them. Some people forget it. Some people hide it. Some people let the world dim it. But the light never disappears. It only waits. And when life becomes dark, that is when your light becomes most powerful. Maybe you've been judged. Maybe you've been misunderstood. Maybe you've been surrounded by people who never saw your worth. But listen carefully. You were never meant to shine for everyone. You were meant to shine for the people who need your light, for the souls walking through their own darkness, for the quiet fighters who haven't found their voice yet, for the hearts that think they are alone in their struggle. Your shine is not about being impressive. Your shine is about being real. Being brave, being here. The truth is, life is not fair. You will be betrayed by people you trusted. You will be hurt by people you helped. You will be ignored by people you gave your heart to. And sometimes you will lose battles you gave everything for. But none of these things define you. What defines you is that, despite it all, you rise. You keep going. You refuse to let bitterness consume you. What defines you is that you shine anyway. Shine when you're tired. Shine when you feel invisible. Shine when everything in you says quit. Shine even when your light trembles. Because trembling light is still light. You do not need to be perfect to shine. You do not need to be fearless. You do not need to be confident every day. You just need to take the next step. Speak the next truth. Try one more time. Believe one more inch, and slowly, your light grows. Slowly, your spirit expands. Slowly, you begin to see that everything you survived was not a punishment, but a preparation. The storms that tried to drown you were the same storms that taught you how to breathe underwater. The nights that scared you were the same nights that taught you how to trust your own glow. The people who underestimated you were the same people who unknowingly pushed you toward the strongest version of yourself. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt, stronger than before, braver than before, more awake than before. You have seen darkness, but darkness has also seen you, and it did not win. There is something powerful about a person who refuses to give up. Someone who keeps showing up even with shaking hands. Someone who keeps loving even after being hurt. Someone who keeps believing even after being disappointed. That kind of person becomes unstoppable. And you are becoming that person. But before you step into your next chapter, there is something important you need to understand. Your light is not a decoration. It is a responsibility. A responsibility to your younger self, the version of you that held on to hope even when everything around them said, give up. A responsibility to your future self who is counting on you to keep going so they can finally breathe in the life they deserve. And most importantly, a responsibility to the world, because when you shine, you give others permission to rise. Think about the people who once inspired you. The ones who didn't even know you existed yet somehow helped you heal, grow, and believe again. They were not perfect. They were not fearless. They were not unbroken, but they shined anyway. And because they shined, you found the courage to continue. Now it's your turn. You don't have to shout your light. You don't have to announce your comeback. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. True light has no need for noise. It whispers. It radiates. It simply exists. And that is enough. But shining is not always easy. There will be days when you question everything, your journey, your progress, your timing. There will be days when it feels like nothing is changing, even though you're trying your hardest. But remember, seeds grow in silence. Strength grows in discomfort. Light grows in darkness. Every single day you show up is a day the universe is rearranging itself for you, preparing doors, aligning people, removing what is not meant for you. Just because you don't see progress doesn't mean progress isn't happening. And sometimes the reason you feel stuck is because you're being redirected away from what was small toward what is meant for your greatness. The universe doesn't delay your dreams to punish you. It delays them to protect you, to strengthen you, to make you ready. Because shining requires readiness, not perfection, not certainty, not fearlessness, but readiness. Ready to trust, ready to try again, ready to walk forward even when you can't see the whole path. And here's the truth. There will never be a perfect moment to shine. Not when everything aligns, not when everything makes sense, not when fear disappears. The only perfect moment is the moment you decide, this is who I am now. This is who I choose to be. And from that decision, the smallest spark becomes a flame. The quietest light becomes a beacon. The slowest progress becomes momentum. And your life begins to shift. The more you shine, the more you attract what matches that shine. People who value your energy, opportunities that fit your purpose, and experiences that help you grow. But you must protect your light. Not everyone deserves access to it. Not every space deserves your presence. Not every voice deserves your attention. You protect your light by choosing peace over chaos, growth over comfort, and purpose over approval. You protect your light by letting go of what dims you. Old habits, old fears, old versions of yourself. And most importantly, you protect your light by remembering that the world needs it, even when you don't feel ready, even when you feel small, even when you feel tired. Because every light matters, and your light has the power to change someone's world. You may think your light is small, but a small light can save someone's night. A soft glow can change a whole room, and your presence in this world is doing more than you realize. Somebody out there is inspired by you. Someone looks at your life and finds courage to face their own. Someone sees your resilience and remembers they are not alone. So keep shining, not to prove something, not to be admired, not to be praised, but because shining is your nature. Darkness cannot steal what it did not create. People cannot take what they did not give. Life cannot erase what is written in your soul. And your soul says you were made to shine. Shine for your past self, who survived silently. Shine for your future self, who is waiting proudly. Shine for the small victories no one sees. Shine for the battles only you know. Shine because your light is needed more than you understand. And even on the days when everything falls apart, even on the days you feel like nothing is working, even on the days you feel slow, lost, broken, unsure, your light is still there, not gone, not fading, just waiting for you to breathe again, to hope again, to stand again. So take a breath, lift your head, straighten your spine, look forward. This is not your ending. This is your beginning. This is the chapter where the world thinks you are done, and you rise anyway. Where they expect you to quit, and you continue anyway. Where everything tries to silence you, and you shine anyway. Because you, my friend, are light, and light by nature always finds a way. No matter how dark the night becomes, the light inside you is already on its way.